Hey everyone, it's Chantel, and I don't know, I'm having trouble making this video, but I also think it needs to be shared because I know when I first started my journey in keto or just in weight loss in general, because for me they coincide, is that I just realized this weekend I finally got to the place where I've overcome food for me. And it's a big deal because I realized before I was always thinking about food because I was thinking what's healthy, what's not healthy, how I need to eat less or more, or feeling guilty or being aware of my body, all these things that I never felt in control. And this weekend I realized I finally had things down that I can look at treats and sweets and be like, no, I'm cool. And, I don't really think about food until I'm hungry. And it didn't even hit me till we were eating down and I was looking at my plate and I ate like a third of what I was eating and I hadn't debated what I was going to get. I just ordered, all these things that it's not a mental battle for me anymore. That it just finally became freeing that I could just eat and feel like a normal person, that I wasn't in debate about food all the time or debating like, oh, I really want this, but I know I should order this. But if I eat this, it's going to be this. And if I do that, then this is going to happen. And all this, there was just this mental ping pong that was going on back and forth in my brain all the time that now I just eat and feel normal. If you're wondering, will you ever feel like eating is just normal? And from my own experience, yeah, it's out there for you that you can finally get it, that you can feel comfortable in your own body and losing weight and feeling good and not having to think about food all the time and just eating. I know what's healthier for me. I know what's not. I know what options I have and how to take them now. But to know if I ended up eating something that maybe wasn't what I wanted, to just let it go. And before, that was impossible. If I was like, saying eating keto and I ate an apple, I'd be so disappointed in myself. Versus now, like, let's say I ate an apple, I'd be like, whatever. That's not what I wanted, but it's an apple. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to get by it. I'm going to get back on track. It's not a big deal. It just, that mental thing, I just would have been eaten up by something like that. And I'm just learned to not do that. That you roll with the punches, that things happen, life happens. And, ideally, yes, you don't really want to have mistakes like that anymore. But now I've realized like I just don't have to worry so much anymore. I'm really happy with my life. I like how I look. I like my size. I like me. And that is a really cool thing to say, because a year ago, I wouldn't have been able to tell you that I like myself. I didn't like looking in the mirror. I tried to avoid it. I didn't want to know how I looked because I didn't feel like that was me. I didn't feel like that person is me. And now, like, I'm still trying to get my stomach to be where I want it, but I can let that go now. I'm just like, it's not where I want, but hey, I'm looking good. This is better than where I've ever been. Being able to put on clothes and to know that they fit me and that I'm anywhere between like a size 5 to a size 8. It just depends on where I'm shopping. But to know I can fit into those clothes, like that was me in high school. Like, that's not me now. So to know that I have control over this part of my life has just been so uplifting for me. And maybe you guys need to know that, one day you're going to get there, that you're going to feel that way about yourself. Because I didn't believe that was ever possible for me, that I would always be battling and I'd always have to be thinking about the next meal. And now I don't have to do that. I just eat. It's just food. And to get to feel that way about it is just amazing. I'm so happy. Okay. Just trying to look at the time here. I don't like to make too long of a video. I just don't like that personally for myself. But there is that light at the end of the tunnel, and it's actually gotten to the point where I've seen people who have done dieting, and then they've switched their focus to something else because that's not their main focus anymore. It's not on food. It's just what they eat, it's how they eat. And that's what I've realized is this has just become my life finally. It's just how I eat. And now my mind is free to focus on other things, and it's just relieving to know that I'm just like, it's not even about food anymore. And it makes me think about what I'm going to do next. So I hope that helps you, inspires you. Share, like, comment below.